if you are someone who likes getting punched in the head, or maybe sees it as some kind of sign of toughness, then skip this video. Maybe go and find YouTube channels that discuss how to build basic common sense, or at least understand the impacts of CTE. I'm a boxing coach, and a big part of my job is to help you boxers become a hard target, to become elusive. Because if you're an elusive boxer, that means that you can take hope away from an opponent. There's nothing more hopeless than punching fresh air. This video will give you a super simple way to build superstar head movement. And it's really simple. We're going to use 3 basic skills and a slip line. Okay? And we are going to build up 3-dimensional movement. This will really help you be elusive, and that's what we're all about. My name is Francis Sands, welcome to My Boxing Coach. Before we get started, go download your book, The Beginner Boxer Toolkit. 68 pages packed full of insights and help to guide you on your boxing journey. How to prepare your mindset, building your own home gym, the top 10 skills you need to learn, how to set up your training regime, how to build power, how to build speed, how to lay down the perfect heavy bag session, and the benefits and setup of the 7 ways to get great shadow boxing done in your session. There's a link down below. There will be a link at the end of the video. Okay, let's start really simple. Head movement. Keeping your head still in a boxing ring, generally speaking, is bad for your health. Okay, you're going to be a very easy target. I could basically stand in front of you, especially as you start facing off against more experienced opponents. Their feel for range, they can put you asleep. Now, of course, you know, we can do slips, we can do rolls, we can do ducks, we can do laybacks. There's a bunch of stuff, but I want to try and simplify things a little bit. Let me just explain this. If I'm in front of you and I move forward, my head is moving in 1 dimension. Okay, it's moving straight towards you. Still very easy to target me for straight shots. A little more difficult to target me with a hook, because if I come forward, my head's moved towards you, and any hook might go around the back of my head. Okay. Similarly, if I move left to right, so from there to there, my head has moved in 1 dimension. There. Okay, so protects against straight punch, or gives some protection against straight punches, and gives some protection against hooks that are coming from the way away from which you are moving. Of course, if you're moving into a hook, that can be a bit of a problem. But if I add a duck to either of those things, so if I add a duck on the way in, duck on the way out, if I add a duck as I move left, or a duck as I move right, all of a sudden I'm moving my head in 2 dimensions. Makes me that little bit more difficult to target. Let's have a little look using the slip line. Okay, so in my boxing stance, all I'm going to do is move forward like that, straight lines, and then move backwards like that in straight lines, forwards, left and right. So, and I'm going to add a duck in each time, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then backwards. Okay, very simple, right? But that's the joy of this, that's the art of it. Some tips: be really efficient. Try and make it so that that slip line is grazing your ear and grazing the top of your head. Be efficient. It's dead easy to do all of this and get straight across. And sometimes we can get a bit carried away with a slip line, do all kinds of, you know, jazzy stuff. Let's start nice and simple. So stay close to the line. Be efficient. Don't let the legs cross as you're moving. Don't bring the legs together as you're moving forward. So we don't want this. Okay, and we don't want this. Right? Do it right. Keep it simple. And then of course you can add shot to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Nice and simple. So, what happens if we then do diagonal movement? So think about our diagonal movement. If I want to move diagonally forward that way, really easy. Push off the front leg and we go there. If I wanted to move diagonally forward that way, it's a little bit more difficult, okay? Push off that leg, but you're not going to be able to go as far to your rear foot side when you move forwards as you are to your left foot. You're not going to be able to go as far to your rear foot side as you are to your lead foot side. Okay, it's probably like that for the lead foot side, like that for the rear foot side. That's fine. Similarly, on the way backwards, you push off the front leg, you can go there. Or you push off that leg, you can go there. Again, similarly, going towards your rear foot side, you get a nice 45 degree. Going towards your lead foot side, the angle is less. Okay. But all of a sudden now, we are moving in 3 dimensions, aren't we? So our head, especially when we have that duck, so if I start here, push across, so not only am I pushing across the centre line, I'm closing the ground, and my head has changed height. There, 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 there. And again, there might be the urge to do this from the waist. Okay? Don't do that. Do it from the legs. There, right? So all of a sudden this makes you much more difficult to hit, because your head starting here and then it goes to here. Straight punches, hooks, uppercuts, it provides protection against all of them. That's not to say that this is 100% foolproof. Nothing you do inside the boxing ring is 100% foolproof. I often get people, when I show a slip inside, they go, oh yeah, what if I throw a right hand? What if I throw a 1-2? And what if I trip over the steps when I climb up into the ring? You're in a boxing ring, there is risk to everything we do. But if we're talking about the fact that keeping your head still versus moving your head, there is less risk when you move your head than when you keep your head still. If you keep your head still and the opponent throws a 1-2, there's a very good chance it's landing. If you do a slip, it's a very good chance maybe the jab might land, maybe the backhand might land, maybe both of them will miss. Okay? It's all about percentages, so don't get too caught up in what if in this particular moment of a fight. It's a risk profile in a fight, goes up and down throughout the whole fight, and it's up to you to try and dictate that risk profile. So you can just work a slip line. This is a retractable washing line. Costs a few quid, a few bucks, call it whatever you will, from the supermarket. So you can put it up on your garage wall on one side, strip it across, do a bit of slip line work, put it away, it's fine. It's in one of these plastic retractable wheels. There, boom, boom, boom. Okay, diagonal movement, 3-dimensional, sideways, forwards and backwards, all with a duck, not worrying about slips, not worrying about rolls. And be proactive with this. This is the thing about head movement, right? You're messing with your opponent's instinctive ability to target your head. If your heads are constantly moving and you're moving in and out, and every time you move you're dropping that head height and you're coming in at diagonals and you're going sideways, it is much more difficult to target you. Okay? You're talking about messing up with your opponent's ability to target you as a boxer. And of course you can deal with your own shots all the time. Creates great openings, but remember, efficiency. See the ropes, the slip rope is slightly moving because my ears are touching it, and I've got quite jughead ears. But listen, I want to stop. Use your slip line, get a cheap retractable washing line, get it hung up, give it a go. Diagonal movements, go for 3 dimensions. Don't forget to like the video, drop me a comment if you've enjoyed it. I'd really like to hear what you think about this. And of course, download your book, The Beginner Boxer's Toolkit. If you subscribe, you'll get a video more or less each week, as best as I can anyway. My name's Franz Sands, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.